In this video, we will talk about the forms or categories of juggling. Juggling can be categorized by various criteria. Number 1, by professional or amateur. Juggling up until the later half of the 20th century has been principally practiced as a profession. Since the 1960s and even more so from the 1980s, juggling have also been practiced as a hobby. The popularity of juggling acts performing outside the circus has meant an increase in the number of professional jugglers in the last 30 years. Festivals, fairs, retail promotions, and corporate events have all booked juggling acts. The increase in hobby juggling has resulted in juggling stores opening and numerous juggling conventions being run to fulfill the needs of an increasingly popular pastime. Number 2, the objects juggled. Balls, clubs, rings, diabolo devil sticks, and cigar boxers are several types of objects that are commonly juggled. Other objects such as scarves, knives, fruits and vegetables, flaming torches, and chainsaws have also been used. Number 3, the method of juggling. The best known type of juggling is toss juggling, which is thrown and catching objects in the air without the objects touching the ground. Bounce juggling is bouncing objects, usually balls, off the ground. Contact juggling is manipulating the object in constant contact with the body. One division of juggling by method is to toss, balancing, equilibrist or equilibristic, gyroscopic or spin, and contact juggling. Number 4, trick juggling. This type of juggling involves performing tricks of varying levels of difficulty. The tricks can be used the basic patterns of toss juggling but at more difficult levels of object manipulation. Other tricks can be independent of these basic patterns and involve other variations of object manipulation. Number 5, the number of objects juggled. Numbers juggling is the goal of juggling as many objects as possible. This is often the initial goal of beginner jugglers, as it is commonly seen in the circus and stage juggling acts. Numbers juggling records are noted by a number of organizations. Number 6, the number of jugglers. Juggling is mostly commonly performed by an individual. However, multiple person juggling is also popular and is performed by 2 or more people. Various methods of passing the objects between the jugglers is used. This can be through the air as in toss juggling, bounce off the ground, simply handed over, or a number of other ways depending on the objects and the style of juggling. For example, one variation is where 2 club jugglers stand facing each other, each juggling a 3 club pattern themselves, but then simultaneously passing between each other. Another variation is where the jugglers are back to back and usually any passes to the other person travel over their heads. Number 7, as a competitive sport. Juggling has more recently developed as a competitive sport by organizations such as the World Juggling Federation. Sport juggling competitions reward pure technical ability and give no extra credit for showmanship or for juggling with props such as knives or torches. Albert Lucas created the first sport juggling organization in the early 90s, the International Sport Juggling Federation, which promotes juggling and other athletics forms of juggling. Well, that's all for this video. If you like it, please like, share and subscribe.